Hello everyone and welcome again to GSMCT. So today we are going to be doing a reaction video to the series Percy Jackson and the Olympians. So this is episode 5, and before we get into this, I'm going to remind you guys to please do not forget to press that like button, and if you're new here, welcome, and please do not forget to subscribe. Help me grow my channel as I do need it. And do not forget to press that like, as it does help the channel grow. Now, with that being said, let's get into this.
They're looking at us.
Yeah.
So we should probably get out of here, don't you think?
Come on. Let's go find Percy.
Annabeth.
He's alive. I know it.
Percy!
Look, I'm sorry about shoving you in the stairwell. Even hearing myself say that sounds really bad, but I knew you'd never agree. And there wasn't enough time.
You're not as dead as we thought you'd be.
Annabelle was really, she was really afraid for him. Oh.
Surprise.
What happened?
Short version, we need to go to Santa Monica. He's gonna help us.
Okay, just one problem with this plan. The police think that we crashed an Amtrak train and then did that.
Hey guys, I think this quest might be harder than we thought. I've been thinking. I didn't steal the Master Bolt. You guys didn't steal the Master Bolt. We're pretty sure Hades has the Master Bolt, but he couldn't have stolen it himself. I mean, we don't even know who actually stole the thing. Or why. I'm the last person to realize this, aren't I?
Yeah.
Oh, so they're hiding now so that they don't get arrested by the cops. I'm gonna have to say Athena is a very trashy mother. She's a real trashy mother. Like, why would you do this to your own daughter? Unbelievable.
So maybe I gotta take things more seriously now.
Car.
That's not a car, it's a bike. Just let it pass. Come on.
At least I think they do.
I saw the fates. Back at the arch, I saw the 3 fates, and I saw Atropus cut a piece of thread.
When you see a string cut,
It means one of us is going to die.
We're all gonna die, eventually.
Soon. It's a warning. An omen.
Okay, guys, we need to talk about this whole fate thing.
Need some help?
nope. No, we're good. Appreciate you asking, though, so long.
You sure? Because you guys are so behind schedule.
Who is that? Is that the wrestler Edge? Oh my god, oh my god, he's grown so old. Oh my god, you know what this is?
I mean, summer solstice is just a few days away. And as much as I'd love to see a good war pop off, as your big cousin, I feel like maybe I want to give you a hand.
Is that Harris?
Cousin?
Ares.
You must be Athena's kid. Always got to be the wisest one in the bunch.
Why would you help us? How How do you even know about what we're doing out here?
Because I'm doing exactly the same thing as you. Zeus sent all of his kids out looking for the Master Bolt too. Listen, dummies, I'm hungry. There's a halfway decent diner up the road. If you want my help, you'll meet me there. But don't dawdle. Won't wait forever.
Guess this is the right place.
He is quite loud, isn't he?
So your quest is going to fail. Ask me how I know.
It isn't gonna fail.
Sure it is. For starters.
Percy was always troubled, but I never thought he was capable of something like this.
Who's that?
My stepdad.
Oh, his stepdad.
What's he doing?
Wait for it.
Also have had something to do with your wife's disappearance?
A kid that messed up, what wouldn't he do?
What?
Wild, right? The FBI is already spreading your picture around.
I'm gonna kill him.
I knew I was gonna like you. It's safe to say the chances of you three idiots hitchhiking the rest of the way to LA without getting arrested are slim to none.
Why are you sitting here then? If you're supposed to be looking for the master boat too, shouldn't you be out there looking for it?
There's no fear in you, is there? Doesn't matter. Whether the bolt's retrieved or not, Zeus is going to war with Poseidon. Yeah. You're new to the family, young one, so let me fill you in on how we work. See, years before I was born, my grandpa Kronos ate my aunts and uncles. Yeah. Then my dad made him puke them back up, then chopped him into a million pieces and chucked him into a bottomless pit. So that kind of set the tone right out of the gate. Olympians fight. We betray. We backstab. We will push anyone down a flight of stairs to get ahead. And that's why I love my family so much.
That's a horrible family tree. That's a horrible family. So they're like horrible to each other.
My dad knows he's not getting this bolt back with quests or goose chases. He knows there's a war coming. And in reality, I think he's okay with that. I think he feels it's just time for a war, so we're gonna have a war. Isn't that great?
We're stopping this war.
Ares is actually very happy about this war, isn't he? He's quite excited about it. I mean, he's the god of war, so yeah.
You said you can help. Can you?
Okay, so here it is. There's an amusement park up the road. I left my shield there. You get me my shield back, and I'll get you to the underworld by lunch tomorrow. With a plan to invade Hades' palace.
Okay.
Great.
He really scared the pants of the kids.
One catch. I really do need that shield back, so I'm gonna keep the satyr here as collateral so you don't run off.
What? No.
Okay. If you wanted to kill us, we'd be dead by now.
Okay, look, don't engage with them. He'll want to get you riled up, get in your head, and you can't let him.
It's okay. Really. I know what I'm doing.
I haven't seen a lot of horror movies, but this seems like exactly the kind of place they suggest to avoid.
I've never seen any kind of movie. I'll have to take your word for it.
Wow, she's never seen any kind of movie? That's quite sad. I mean, with what happened to her, the fact that she had to leave her dad because he got a new wife, oh my God. Like, Annabelle's story is very sad. It's very, very sad. And then you have a mom that is like a very terrible, egotistic mom because of, um, Percy sent the head of Medusa. She decided to punish her own daughter. Who does that? Especially in the middle of danger. It's like she doesn't even care if her daughter dies. Athena is a horrible mother. She's a really horrible mom.
Never? What do you mean never? Like never, never?
Is there another kind? Wait, Percy, stop!
Okay, what just happened?
Just hold still. Give me a second. In the mechanism there.
What's it doing there?
That's a great question. Safe to say this is not just some amusement park. A god built this.
What kind of god builds amusement parks?
Hephaestus.
Why would Hephaestus build an amusement park?
Maybe he finds them amusing?
That's really not funny, Annabeth.
It's a little funny. Push through it.
Which I wouldn't trust it. Oh my God. Okay.
Push?
Yep.
I think it is so that he knows who is coming to, his domain, who is in there. Yeah, that is just for him to know who is coming, because literally you see the numbers. So if one of the demigods or the whatever creatures it is got in there, then you get like 1 and then you get 2.
What was that?
So it's like a notification.
Hephaestus wanted to know anytime one of us came poking around this playground. I guess now he knows.
We've met before.
Been around a long time, little boy. Met a lot of people.
We met at the solstice. On Olympus?
Protester.
Oh, I wasn't one of the protesters. I'm a fan.
Satyrs eat tofu. Satyrs worship flowers. Satyrs sing songs about their feelings. Satyrs are not fans of mine.
Satyrs are children of nature. Nature is brutal. Red in tooth and claw, right? Maybe unpleasant, but that doesn't make it untrue. You are the champion, all of that. I respect it.
So what are you, like a casual World War II buff? You've seen Saving Private Ryan, have you?
I prefer the turbot war. Your deep cuts.
Those are wars where hardly anyone died.
I like your mellower stuff.
Oh, he's gassing him up.
There's something cool about overwhelming force and a quick surrender.
No one talks about those anymore.
If I'm guessing, Ares has always had a thing with
Aphrodite. She's Hephaestus' wife. Oh, you're kidding. He met her here? In her husband's park? That's so wrong.
They got caught, and he had to leave in a hurry. One thing Ares was telling the truth about, this family is a mess.
You think?
Wait, I know this.
That is Festus's story. So it's like this music and all this thing, the show is like showing how he came to be and all.
It's Hephaestus' story. She said this is what the gods are like to each other. This is the kind of family they are.
Why didn't you want to say that just now?
She was trying to keep me away from you guys.
Maybe she was preparing you. So when you got to us, you'd be different than this.
Oh, poor Festus. Aphrodite definitely did broke his heart. Oh my god, that does not look safe. He can use his powers now? Wow. So he's growing. Okay.
Did you just pull me out of there with that water power stuff?
Maybe figuring this out as I go.
It's a machine, but how do you start the machine?
That is a very beautiful throne. And it's got peacocks. Oh my god, the statue is with peacocks. If you guys remember, about the Greek mythology, about all of this, you know, Hephaestus built, he built a throne for Hera. If you're familiar with it, you know what? He built this throne because I see the the image, the peacock and that. So he built this for Hera, and when Hera sat down, she couldn't move, and that is how Aphrodite was given to him. It was because of this, because he created this for his mother because she was always ignoring him and all of that. And he created this beautiful throne so that, she could be trapped on it because she was a shitty mom to him anyways. So it was like a trap for, for Hera. And she couldn't move until they had to make a deal with Hephaestus by giving him Aphrodite as his wife.
I hate kids. All of them. I hate my own kids. Maybe less than other kids, but still not fond of them. Look what I made. What are butterflies for? My knee hurts. Ugh. I love my job. But that night, when everyone's kids show up for the winter solstice, and I have to sit through their presentation, that night is the worst night of the year every year by far.
This one in particular, it seems, since one of those kids somehow walked off with the master role.
Says you. Who knows who actually took it?
Okay, every sound like he knows something. Every sounds like he knows something.
Plenty of people hate my dad enough to try.
Bold enough to cross zoos, stealthy enough to get their hands on the thing.
Enough. Not everything is a puzzle that needs to be solved. You're as bad as my sister.
Athena,
What do you mean?
always making things more complicated than they need to be so people will think she's smarter than you.
Thank you. I can't be the only one who sees it, right?
No, not at all.
It certainly feels that way sometimes. And seriously, she's the smart one? Really? If she's so smart, explain the owl. She talks to it like all the time, this fat, nasty little feathered rodent. And it's like her best friend. And we're so sure that she's a genius and I, no owl, am not.
Totally.
It's like people only see what they want to see and ignore anything at all that doesn't fit the story they like to tell themselves.
Exactly.
Oh my God. Aries really like, yeah, she talks to this big fat owl, disgusting owl. I mean, Attila is terrible. I mean, there is no redemption for her after what she did to her own daughter, after what she did to Annabelle. No, I can't, I don't think there is anything Attila can do here. I hope that when, Annabelle meets her, she does not, you know, give her any attention, because what kind of parent are you?
Like you being the one to find the lightning thief and not her.
What did you mean by that?
What?
Found the thief. We both know your friend didn't steal the bolt.
Yeah. But Zeus thinks he did. Which is kind of all that matters, right?
Shut up.
Aries knows something. He knows something.
It was a gift with a hidden purpose. Hephaestus offered it to Hera, but as soon as she sat in it, she couldn't get up. Finally, they said if Hephaestus let Hera free, Aphrodite would be his wife. The chair is the bargain. I can't believe it, but the fates were right. There's no getting around this. We dodged at the arch, barely, but maybe this isn't something you can dodge forever.
The Oracle chose you. The gods chose
Stop.
you.
It isn't about that.
What could it possibly be about if it isn't about that?
You're better at this than me. You just are. Believe me, I wish there was another way this quest succeeds. I just don't see it. I was gonna say, when this quest is done, can you maybe swing back here and try to get me out of this thing?
You think you had to ask?
Just making sure.
Oh, so he's sacrificing himself to get, Ares's armor.
This is a bad idea. Stand up.
I can't.
Percy, stand up. I mean
It's
it.
okay. I'm okay.
Oh my God, he's solidified right now into gold. Oh my God. And the shield is not released.
Do you need some help finding your way out?
Ooh, Festus came out.
So off you go.
I'm not leaving without my friend.
Yeah, that isn't really how it works. Just kind of a one-way sort of thing. It can't be undone.
And if you aren't going to help me, could you maybe leave me alone so I can focus?
In spite of what my brother might have told you, I am not someone who'll be pushed around.
Festus is like, I'm not here to play with you, kid. I'm not here to play with you. I think it's about time you leave. But I'm pretty sure Annabelle will make him come around.
I know your mother was displeased with you recently. We both know how she gets. But this was a lot, even for her. You walk out of here with that shield, and you're a hero, on your way to the greatest glory. She will be proud, and you will be forgiven.
Eat or be eaten. Power and glory and nothing else matters. Ares is that way. Zeus is that way. My mother is that way. Maybe I was that way once. But I don't want to be that way anymore. I won't be like all of you. I just won't.
Oh, poor Annabelle. She's like, all of you are fucked up. Me and Percy over here, we are the new generation and we are not gonna be dealing with all these family traumas that you guys be going on in here. No, we got our own plans. We're gonna be decent people. You people are all fucked up, so we are not dealing with you guys. He's actually released Percy. That is so nice of him.
Some of us don't like being that way either. You're a good kid, Annabeth. I'll put in a good word with your mom for you.
Yeah, we always know that Hephaestus is always the nice god, you know. Whenever anybody talks about him, he's one of the one you can very much connect to. He's one of those gods that are more, you know, in touch with your feelings and very understanding and, you know, able to connect to and able to talk to and get into an understanding place. Like the other gods, unlike the other gods like Ares and Athena and all of them other ones, he's the more understanding one.
Get in. Don't. I really don't care, but in a few hours, this thing is going to be at the Lotus Casino in Vegas. Hermes hangs out there. You play your cards right, and his personal driver can get you to LA in minutes. Here. Clothes, cash, drachmas to summon Hermes. I'd wish you luck, but what good would it do you?
We're not gonna fail.
Don't worry. Your dad had plenty of kids he stopped caring about once he lost interest.
Wow, that is hurtful. That is very hurtful.
You'll have lots of company.
We're not gonna fail. And I'm getting pretty tired of you saying it.
Percy,
You think you know who I am, but you don't. And if you aren't careful, you're gonna find out.
so, thank you for the emotional abuse and the cheeseburgers.
Thank you for the emotional abuse. I mean, he did give them enough emotional abuse that would last them a lifetime, I'm pretty sure.
And the ride. We're gonna take you up on that, too. do you think we could get some paper towels or something? It's not that nice in here.
Assuming Ares was telling the truth.
He wasn't. Not entirely, at any rate. He was holding something back.
How do you know?
Because I think I got it out of him. I know who stole the Master Bowl.
Yeah, we all know it was Luke. Luke was the one who stole it. Okay, everyone. So that was the end of episode 5 of Percy Jackson and the Olympians. It was a great show. This episode was very beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, I actually did enjoy it. Now I'm gonna let you guys go, and I'm gonna remind you guys to please do not forget to press that like button as usual, and do not forget to subscribe. Help me grow this channel if you can. Help me grow the channel. I would really love that, and so that I can always be here to give you guys more content. Now, with that being said, I'm gonna say this: thank you all for being here one more time, and have a great day, and goodbye.
Mudskipper's bombed my home.
Bo, we've got company. Listen to me. You have to get out of there.
That's a lot